Welcome back
Good morning.
to another edition of Roast Beef and Bagels.
I just want to say before we start, Bagels probably gonna go off again today.
Very agitated.
If you noticed, our studio's a little different today.
So it's a little different,
He's mad.
but I don't know if you can hear that commotion. It's like a fucking 10-speed gang.
It is.
They won't shut
I
up.
think they're friends of the guy who sat on the table last week.
Dude, you know what? It might be because they wear like the little. You hear all that commotion?
It's bad.
Oh my god, I'm very
He's
agitated.
very nervous about this.
I
We
don't
got
know.
buses.
I don't know what to do with myself. I got remote controls.
He's gonna be tight.
Anyway, a lot to talk about. Thank you for tuning in last week, and thank you for coming back this week. So, interesting. I was talking with someone I know. It was actually at my dentist's office this week. Had a little incident in my teeth. And it's funny because, if people watch the show, my dentist pointed out something that we did last week in the episode. Not that she said, hey, I watched your episode. She said, be careful when you have, what is it? Your roast beef and pastrami, right? And last week we were we were pastrami and bagels.
Yeah.
Because
Back to roast beef today.
the beef switched up. It's back to roast beef today. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in and supporting. We appreciate it.
A lot more people than you think, bro.
Yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe, share it out. And we're going to be working on, we got a great idea from one of our listeners to come up with like a QR code. So when we post some of our advertisements somewhere, thank you. It'll, there we go. There we go. Between the beeper and that guy, I don't know. I'm going to call that guy the beeper.
That's PJ's brother.
So, yeah, we're going to come up with something, make it life a little easier for everybody because everything's out.
So when you see our advertisement, you just put your phone up. It'll bring you to YouTube. Subscribe. I didn't know you do that. That's cool. Though.
Yeah, I guess like everything's a QR code, like Venmo and all the stuff you used to pay now. And
that's cool. All right. No, I have a few things, but very few.
All right.
The big one you want to be for last because that might take a long time. So you want to start with that?
We can start with it.
All right. He's complaining about it this morning, so I'm going to let him lead. The Cincinnati racist brawl that's not being called a hate crime for some reason.
Absolutely horrible. Now look, the video only showed part of it, which was the physical altercation. Truthfully, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what led to it, right? Maybe there was a verbal exchange, maybe somebody pushed somebody first, but the onslaught and the after effects that went on was brutal. Now, no media outlet is calling it any form of a hate crime.
And they're not charged with any hate crimes.
Of the people they charged, it was like mostly assault, right?
Assault. Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying if the roles were reversed, it would be different. But if the roles were reversed, it'd be very different. There'd be looting, there'd be rioting, there'd be neighborhoods burnt down. It'd be absolutely disgusting. The media,
What's up, guys?
the media would take this and transform it into this huge debacle of a mess. But that's how it's happening here. As a matter of fact, what I heard and how I found out was Elon Musk was pissed off that the news outlets were not giving it any attention. Apparently it happened on a Saturday, and I didn't find out till like Monday or Tuesday after when he posted something on Twitter.
How's everything?
Good. He posted something on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, saying, hey, how come there's no news media about this? And that's how I found out.
And that's how you know it's bullshit.
And that's how I saw the video, and I couldn't believe what they did to the woman as well. I mean, she was trying to get in there and break it up, and I don't know who she was or if there was any relation to the man. I don't know if she was related to the guy in any way. Excuse me.
So it looked like it was a Russian family, bro. I mean, they were all probably a little older than us. I don't know, between 55 and 60. Some of them probably 65.
The family that got attacked?
Yeah. And one, I don't know if you've seen the whole thing, but at one point, one of the younger guys was just kicking the older guy in the fucking head while he's on the floor.
Horrible.
I don't understand how it's not a hate crime. In New York, if the roles were reversed, it would have been a hate crime. I don't know whether Cincinnati, right? Cincinnati, I don't know. Liberal city too, yeah.
I mean,
Not as bad as New York though.
I think anywhere that would have been deemed some kind of hate crime. And I'm telling you, the after effects would have been horrible. It would have been horrible with protests and violence and looting and robbing and burning down the areas. But it doesn't fit the liberal
Narrative.
media news outlets narrative.
Yep.
They felt it didn't warrant a story, nothing, until social media started spreading it out. And that's the other thing I don't understand. Why are you recording this
Instead of helping.
instead of helping?
Well, you can't help no more because the guy Penny, remember? He got locked up. He was in jail for 7 fucking months. I mean, he got off at the end. But no one wants to help no more because you help, and then you end up being a fucking criminal, even though you're not. You're the good
Now,
Samaritan.
yes, at the end, people did come in to try to calm it down and stop it. But it showed the women too,
Yeah.
not completely unconscious. Her face,
It's fucked up. She was fucked up.
horrible.
I feel bad. And what's really disrespectful is like you said, the media didn't cover it. If you're gonna cover it one way, you got to cover it all the time. You can't. That's horrible. What happened to those people?
Yes, and if it was reversed, and if it was a white family beating up, a white gang of guys and girls beating up on a black family, it'd still be fucking horrible.
Yeah,
To
regardless,
see
it's
something
horrible.
like that.
No one should have to walk the streets having a good time at night. And either way, like you said, we didn't see what happened before. The media will never show you what happened before. So I'm sure that on both sides, no one was a saint. But someone has to be the smarter one. And once it gets physical, it changes the whole dynamic.
They were coming back from some kind of jazz festival as you go through a leisurely stroll. I'm very agitated.
He's very upset about this today.
They were coming back from the jazz festival. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know if there was a verbal exchange of words. I don't know if someone touched someone else first to initiate it. I'm not sure how it all started, but clearly something ignited it. But what they posted, disgusting.
It's incredible. And I hope someone actually changes. I mean, the DA out there is not going to change the ruling if it's a hate crime. And to be honest with you, you're going to laugh. You might disagree with me with this. I don't believe in hate crimes. If you're hitting somebody, no matter what color they are, you hate them at that moment. That's why you're hitting them. It has nothing to do with race. I don't understand it. Like, I don't know. It's just, and dude, the hate crime is much more time in prison. I mean, that is true. I mean, considerable if they could prove it. But I don't agree with it. I think it's an assault and it's assault, and then that's it. You have you ever punched someone that you weren't upset with, or weren't angry at, or weren't mad at? No, right? You hate them for that moment. Doesn't mean you hate them forever. It's not right. It's not fair.
I'm very distracted.
Yeah, he's thrown off today. So the Cincinnati thing is gone,
I'm very distracted right now.
and let's speak about local. The active shooter in the city
Oh yeah,
on what was it, 52nd, and
Park Avenue between 50th and 51st by the NFL building.
and they were saying that the guy came from Las Vegas. They said like an AR type weapon, which I always think is funny. If you don't know about guns, it's incredible how people talk about them. So the gun that he actually had, I feel, me personally, was much more dangerous. I mean, they're all dangerous, but if you ask me, I'd rather say someone should have an AR-15 than the gun that he had. If you know about weapons, but they just like to say AR-15 because that's the one they want to get out of to make illegal. And then when that's over, they'll go to the M5 or whatever. They'll just keep going until everything's illegal. What's funny is, just to let you guys know, CNN, I actually watched it this time that it happened. I just happened to be watching it. They said that the guy was a white male. It was a white male coming with some kind of assault rifle, whatever. They had a still picture of him. Dude, the guy's not. Dude, you don't even look white in that picture at all. Like, I'm just saying, it's crazy. It's like the narrative. But if it was the other way, you can't say. In New York, you can't say what race. So I think it's funny. But the guy definitely wasn't right. Actually, he looked Filipino because he looked. He had like a little like almost like Chinese or Asian eyes, but he was very dark skinned. What he ended up being, I don't even know.
I don't know, but that was a running joke. Of course, CNN, the worst news outlet of them all.
Actually, they're getting better, dude. Because if you look, there's this one guy that comes in and he gives you like the polling, and dude, they're like, Trump's fucking thing is phenomenal, and this is incredible. I can't believe this. The tariffs are up, the prices are down. It's crazy. There's no inflation. This guy, I mean, he must have been hired as a right winger, but he's got all this proof, and they're not even questioning it when he's on. I can't remember the kid's name.
Yeah, but dude, their reporting is still a particular narrative.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, they wanted so bad the guy to be white so they could say it was some kind of white supremacist.
Well, to be honest with you, they say that white people do most mass shootings, and that's probably true. That's probably true.
Well, again, I'm a little distracted.
Too many things for him. You understand how anal he is. He hates being in the wrong spot. Everything has to be in its place.
Listen, there's a
lot of things going on.
There's a lot of people walking around.
It's too
normally it's not this busy because we're out here pretty early.
Yeah,
I mean, true. This guy, I mean, he went back and forth to his truck about 700 times.
That's PJ's brother.
He goes in the back.
He's from the neighborhood.
I know, but I wouldn't go back and forth. I would do one trip.
No, you get your steps in. I have to get my steps in. I have to go back and forth. You're probably right. I should have had the coffee cake. Try to stay away from that crap.
I'm very distracted. What are we talking about?
So we're at the CNN thing, and ends up they find out this guy was a football player, and he had some. Yeah, he was. He played for his college, and he was upset with the NFL for some reason. I think 4 people died, unfortunately. I think it was 3 people that worked there and an off-duty cop. And he wrote a letter. Like, he knew he was fucked up. He was on medication.
He drove all the way from
fucking like Elaine drives to fucking Arizona. He drove all the way
from Vegas. Yeah. I mean, he didn't even have. You figure that long drive, you would calm down and change your mind.
He had medication, psychic medication, like psychotic medication in the car. Maybe he didn't take it. I don't know. They can blame the gun, but actually this time they're not blaming the gun for the first time in a long time. They're not. They're blaming us. He wrote that I'm fucking crazy. Shoot me in my chest, not in my head, so you can study my brain. I mean, the guy. That's how he knew. That's how fucked up he was.
This is what I mean too about all this nonsense. I'm not.
Take care, brother. All right.
So I'm not discrediting or putting down any kind of like active shooting with schools and all that other stuff. However, here's a situation where an active shooter in a building with lives, right? They're still alive. You don't hear the uproar about gun control and we demand to speak to the president. And
I'm surprised they didn't blame Trump. I'm surprised they blame Trump for everything. I'm surprised they didn't blame him for this.
There was no lot. You see all these people?
It's too much.
I'm very distracted.
He's keeping an eye on everything. This is a different angle. It's throwing them off. We have to put a reserve on the table we usually go to. But now they got the biker gang.
I said it when we pulled up. I said we should put our stuff down because last week
the guy sat on the table. You got mad.
Fucking jerk sat with his sweaty little hands. This week, I don't realize like how many people walking, the cars, the motorcycle, the noise. It's very. It like throws me off.
He can't even get his political views in his head right now.
No, I'm very scrambled. You hear all that?
Oh,
why do we don't need to listen to you?
It's like bingo. All right.
We talk and we don't yell and scream.
No, we don't yell.
But I'm very agitated. Hopefully you won't hear it when I do the playback. Maybe the only thing you can hear me is complaining.
So the next thing is what happened?
Are we done with the shooter?
Oh, dude, I don't know. Oh, he killed himself. That was it. That's all. He said that they found the note. They knew he was fucked up, and he wrote to not shoot him in the head to study his brain because he was fucked up.
But then he killed himself.
But he was blaming. I guess he seemed to be blaming football. I guess because his head's all fucked up because he was not always like that. You know, they say when you hit the helmet a lot. I mean, I played football. I got hit a lot minutes, so I'm fucked up too. I don't know.
But he wasn't. He didn't make the NFL, right?
No, he didn't make the NFL. But I don't think that's what it was. Meaning, like, he wasn't upset with the NFL because they didn't draft him. That's not what it was. But speaking of sports, we could segue to this. We didn't talk about it last week, but the WNBA players are fucking crazy, bro. They're fucking crazy. And dude, I just went to go see for Bella's birthday. I took her for her birthday to see the Fever play against the Liberty.
Caitlin
Clark. She ended up not even playing. I felt so bad.
She's injured.
Yeah, she got a groin pull. I didn't even, to be honest with you, you guys are gonna think I'm stupid, but I didn't know women can have a groin pull. I thought a groin pull was always about people's nut sacks. I don't know. I didn't know it was fucking women can have groin pulls. But they're in the middle of.
They can answer their phone. I mean, no. It's still ringing.
Maybe they don't hear it because they're listening to us. But they're at the new collective bargaining agreement, and these women are saying that they deserve more revenue, right? So the guys get 50% of the revenue in the NBA. The NBA actually subsidizes the WNBA.
They do,
and the women only get 9% of the revenue of the WNBA. The problem is that the WNBA loses $30 million a year, so there's no real revenue. There's no real revenue.
They would owe money back.
They would owe money back. They don't understand. And this one woman, I looked to see if it was true, and they said it was true. I didn't want to say it on stage, but you're going to laugh at this. She's at a press conference. They're asking her about the money, and she supposedly says, I mean, they're saying it's true. That's why I'm saying this. Otherwise, we're probably.
Wait, is this the Angel Reese?
I don't know her name.
I make $1,500 a week.
Yeah, I make you guys make $1,400 a week. I make $1,400 in 7 days. I mean, come on.
That was a myth.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, because I looked it up, but I couldn't find someone discrediting it. It
was that Angel Reese player. It was a meme because they're making fun of them because they feel they deserve all this money when they don't. Listen, you know what they're becoming popular on? Social media, and that's it.
I will say to you, dude, when I went to the game, the Liberty was really good. I mean, they were the defending champions, but their point guard and their shooting guard, they were great. Now they're talking about lowering the rim to make it 9 feet or whatever, so that way they can actually dunk. They're more exciting.
I think if you lower the rim, that's going to throw their game off for jump shots
shooting.
And all that.
Yeah, I agree.
Their whole career of basketball, they've been playing at a certain level, height.
And I think the 3-point shot obviously is not the same either. I think it's in further.
If you drop the rim, that's going to throw off their angle. I wouldn't do that.
And the one thing I wouldn't do, even though I know why they're doing it, is they're expanding the league 4 more teams.
Really?
So they're going to water down the little talent that they do have. They're going to water it down. It doesn't make sense. They're gonna have less good people in every. Like, I want 3 or 4 good people on the team. I mean, that's like the NBA probably has about 2 or 3 good people per team. I would say the better teams have like 4 or 5. You know,
the better teams have a good 3 or 4 solid players.
Even the bench players or that 6th player is important in the NBA.
Oh yeah,
I don't even think they have a 6th player type in the WNBA. But I will say to you, dude, the Liberty was really good. I was so pissed off that they won because we were trying to be with the Fever. And dude, I don't know if you've been to the Barclays Center. Dude, it's really nice. Dude.
Wait, you went to the Garden or the?
No, the Barclay. They're in the Barclay now.
They're not.
Oh no, yeah. I don't know why, but they're in the Barclay now. Yeah.
They're at the Garden Liberty.
No,
I don't watch the WNBA.
No, but I will say to you, once around, he was right. I waited for the morning of, and I got the tickets for fucking because Caitlin Clark was there. Dude, the upper tickets were $240.
Really?
Yeah, the upper tickets. So I waited, and I think I got them maybe $140 for the 2.
For the upper decks for WNBA?
Only because her and Reese, they get the most revenue when they go. Her and Reese. And I seen Reese play, dude. She's good, but I think Caitlin's much better. Her shooting percentage is much better.
She's the best.
And she doesn't miss a layup. She doesn't miss. Like Reese, there's bloopers of her missing layups all over the place. I mean, it's crazy. I don't watch them enough to really, but oh man.
I'm not a WNBA fan by any means.
I hope they do well.
I knew of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese in college because
he watches college.
I watched the college stuff a lot.
Penn State.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I did see them in college, so I knew them coming in. I said, okay, they're coming into the WNBA, but I mean, it clearly exploded because one became the villain, Reese, and then one became the superhero, Clark.
And they're beating the shit out of Clark, though. They're beating the shit out of
that's why they got her friend, that Cunningham girl.
Cunningham girl, and
she's a beast.
She's a beast, dude. And she's an MMA fighter, and she used to play full equipment tackle football, which I didn't know they had in college for women. She played. She was. I'm not afraid of anything. She was. I'm on this team to protect her, and I'll protect her with everything. That's pretty gangster. Bella actually likes her more than Caitlyn now, because she likes the idea that she's going to protect her.
Yeah, you know the league doesn't like Caitlin Clark.
I don't know why. I mean, she's bringing in the money. I know, but I'm just saying. I would fucking love this shit. I don't give a shit.
It's unfortunate that that's what these people do. It's like they base everything on freaking race and color. And here's a player that's bringing attention to your league who's good. Who gives a shit if she's orange? I mean, it's ridiculous.
And dude, people are coming out talking shit. Like I hate to say this, I'm a Shaquille O'Neal fan, but he told somebody, and it was like a rap star or something, because he was coming out against Reese, and he's like, "Leave my girl Reese alone. I swear to God, next time I'll punch you in the face." That's what Shaq, and I'm surprised. Shaq doesn't get involved.
The rap star said it to.
No, Shaq was saying to some rap star, but he wasn't
Reese
there.
Alone or
leave Reese alone, because he was getting on Reese that Reese is not that good. Caitlin's better.
Caitlyn is better.
Of course, dude. But people don't want to admit it. And dude, you don't know. Shaq might be friends with Reese. You don't know.
They can be friends. Who cares?
Just saying. There's a lot of people that are talking shit. I feel bad. It shouldn't be that way. The best player is the best player. No, dude, I didn't give a fuck. Jordan was the best player. That's it. That's what he was.
1,000,000%. I love Michael.
Did I root against him at the time? Of course, because I was a Knicks fan.
Well, I jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
I became a Bulls fan because of him.
I don't like that.
Him, and I loved Rodman too.
I like Rodman. He has a lot of mental problems.
And then I like Tony Kukoc. Remember Tony Kukoc?
Left-handed shooter.
He was like from Croatia.
Now, dude, now the league's so much watered down. I hate watching the NBA. You can't touch nobody. There's no bad boys no more, like the Pistons, Lambeer. They don't do that no more.
Nah,
you can't touch nobody.
It's unfortunate because you got someone like LeBron. I mean, whatever. You're not going to discredit him. He's a great player. But when you see him with the flopping and the crying and all that other stuff, that totally like takes away from the whole play of it.
LeBron would never be able to play in the 80s. In the 80s and 90s? I don't think those bike lanes were for motorized bikes, I'm just saying.
No, and you know what happened? If that guy gets hit,
they sue you.
He'll sue.
I sue them. You have a motorized vehicle with no license plate, no insurance, nothing. I sue you.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's in New York City, bro. Can't do it. This guy's got a Kirkland shirt on from Costco.
Tito would love her.
Dude, it was a shout out to Tito's birthday, right?
Tito's birthday. Now we have a sanitation truck. This might go down
as the loudest roast beef and bagels.
Most distracted roast beef and bagels in the history of roast beef and bagels.
Dude, we're coming up on a year soon, no?
No.
No?
Oh yeah, I think in the fall. Sometime in the fall. I think November.
No? Oh, November? I thought it was September.
No, it was September.
Right?
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right.
We got to do a special program. And dude, I'm still waiting. Everybody, I get texts. Where's the Lucha Libre?
Right there.
That's there Lucha Libre? Gets bad.
It's very... I don't want to keep talking about it. It's distracting. But anyway. So, yeah, I'm a Caitlin Clark fan, not a WNBA fan. I think she's a great player. I think...
I got my daughter the jersey from Temu.
Caitlin Clark?
Yeah.
How'd it come out, Temu?
Nice. Very nice. And, dude, it was still kind of expensive. I mean, it wasn't like the NBA. But it was like $30, $29.
Really? On Temu?
Yeah. She wanted the red one. So there's like 3 or 4.
I don't know.
Yeah, the red one was the most.
I mean, is the quality good?
Yeah,
is it sewn on or heat pressed?
You know what's funny?
The numbers and
I want to say it's probably heat pressed, dude, to be honest with you.
I like the sewn on, you know, the
yeah, but the sewn on's probably what, fucking $80, $90.
I don't know.
Like, what was our jerseys when we played? 110. They were sewn on.
Over 100 each, I spent.
Oh man.
Sometimes I did double numbers and letters where you have the shadow. Everything was sewn on.
Dude, we should get roast beef and bagels.
Jerseys? Oh, speaking of which, I can't do it because we're recording. The Beef wrote a song
I did. I'm not gonna lie though, it was ChatGPT.
And he got assistance, but he still wrote it. You have to give it ideas and feed it.
I don't. Most people don't notice about the Bagels. He was an old rap artist. He used to have a rap.
So not only am I old, I was an old rapper.
So I told him what he's got to do is memorize the words and put out a full rap video. Bagels on the scene. What was the name of it? Roast beef and bagels. Something.
You got it.
Oh, I don't think I have it.
It's actually pretty good. I thought it was good how it matched like the.
Dude,
podcast.
I read it was pretty funny.
It was pretty interesting. That this is what the world's become. That
That's
you don't really have to
incredible.
put much effort into writing music.
You could be a doctor now by just ChatGPT. It's crazy.
I don't know about that.
All right, so it's called the Roast Beef and Bagels Podcast Anthem,
Which is a perfect name.
Yeah,
It's a perfect name.
and it said hip hop beat and mid tempo. So, dude, it's up to Bagels.
Well, I expanded it.
Did you?
I asked, can you give me a beat to this? And it told me what to add, what speed, what everything to create a beat. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go crazy and do all that because I don't have the equipment anymore to do it.
But dude, you got to put it out, bro.
Dude, you want to say some of the lyrics?
Hold on.
Where'd you put it?
Hold on.
You ready?
Hold
Oh.
on.
So, all right. So here's the chorus. Roast beef and bagels, serving with the heat. Talking real talk while we're dropping that meat. Flavor so deep, can't compete with the feast. Mike on fire with the kings of the beat. Bagels in the morning, roast beef at night. Got that hot sauce flow. Every take's airtight. Tune in, lock in, vibe with the label. It's the podcast feast, roast beef and bagels. That's the chorus.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's a rapper.
So we're gonna have to come up with something, and we'll, obviously
We're gonna be like those guys on Step Brothers, bro.
No, that'd be awesome if we could come up with an. Wait, we want to challenge anyone out there.
Oh yeah.
If anyone wants to come out there with a beat, or if anyone wants to come out and do the whole song, we'll let you rap it. And that could be our intro and outro to our videos.
Yeah.
So
And dude, they can't do copyright because
no, it's ours.
it's us.
Can't do it. We'll have to
Or
copyright.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT can't copyright anything. It's not that smart yet, is
But
it?
dude, I think you should do it. Too bad brother Chris ain't around. You could have brought him out of retirement.
Or
You
Brother
guys could have
Chris.
did it.
I don't know if you guys, Brother Chris was a good friend of ours.
You look like Hootie,
He's
Darius Rucker.
yeah, from Hootie and the Blowfish. But now he's a country singer, that guy, right?
Yeah, I always thought though Hootie and the Blowfish was
kinda-
kind of country, country pop.
But Brother Chris is like one of them ID investigative discovery series
Yeah,
stories.
he's been gone.
He's missing. Not turned up dead, just missing since 2000 or 2001.
Wow.
25 years, pretty much.
And he was like, what, your age?
My age.
Yeah.
You're younger, actually, because he got skipped a grade. But I knew him all through high school and college.
Great guy too.
Mhm.
I remember one day Terrell used to do. Bagels used to do. We used to have huge Super Bowl parties, and we used to do boxes or whatever. And brother Chris, he won. He won a lot. I think he won like
He won,
say
he won
1,000,
whatever it was. He won.
And he was walking around. He didn't want it, so he was giving people the money. But I was walking behind him, and everybody who didn't want the money, I said, "I'll take it." So I walked out of there at like
That's right.
$3.50.
He gave everybody. He gave everybody in the house.
Yeah, like
he started
30, 40
giving, like,
bucks.
20. Yeah, he started walking around.
Such a good guy, dude. I hope they find him. He might be in the Caribbean somewhere, dude, or
I don't know.
maybe he's in Alaska.
They
You know,
did
people say they go to Alaska to disappear.
They did an investigation, and they thought maybe he snuck off to Canada somewhere. That was years ago, when it was a lot easier to vanish
Yeah,
and to go over. Well,
I'm sure that
easier
they-
to go over borders today. You can just walk in; it don't seem to make a difference. But
well, I'm sure they could now. They could probably look for him because it's Social Security. He's got to use a Social Security number to work.
I'm
What
sure
are
he
you doing
got
for
a fake
25
one.
years. People are talking. He hates today. Watch, this will be our best podcast. We'll get fucking 5,000 views on this now. You'll be tired. It is what it is, bro. People hate it.
we're gonna. You know what? You know what we should record next week
Where?
on the beach.
I'll go on the beach.
I think
We just got to get a table. Oh, no, we don't even need a table, probably, right?
Did they have anything like this?
They do. There's on on 97th and on 105. They have that little area where like you can drink. I mean, in the morning, no one's there. The tables are left out.
We'll go.
But yeah, next week, Rockaway. If you guys want to come, we'll be at 105 probably.
Well, we want to thank you for tuning in to a very noisy and hopefully not noisy, but I was definitely distracted roast beef and bagels. So again, please make sure you like and subscribe and share and comment, even if you say you guys suck this week. I don't care.
Okay.
But anything, we appreciate your time, and we hope to see you guys real soon.
Ciao.
Ciao.